Good morning and greetings from Lenawee County in the great state of Michigan. I am the Lenawee Trekker. It is May 2nd, 2015. It is currently 71 degrees outside, and I am enjoying the daylights out of this. Well, I have yet another mission I have to accomplish. It is, of course, short term, very reckless, and long term, this recklessness could be a benefit to me. But initially, it's gonna make me broke again. Just when I started getting a little bit of money up. Situation normal. Well, I've been cruising around on the internet yet again, and I was basically going through Yahoo's search engine and looking around and seeing what's out there. And an interesting article popped up, dated a few weeks ago. Apparently, I don't know if it's true, but I did notice one thing. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Apparently, the arch nemesis of the YouTube community, namely Google Plus, is really having problems. To the point, and this is the interesting part that I've noticed. I made a comment on somebody's video. Yes. I had to cave in and do the Google Plus thing because basically my channel was shut down and I couldn't do anything with it unless I basically started a Google Plus account. So I did, to which I have found that, hey, they're not asking me to use my name. But you've got two things going against you, Google Plus. One, you're still forcing the integration on YouTube. We don't need that. We don't even need your damn service. Just make the comment section back the way it was, because your Google Plus didn't help it at all. Yes, the Lenawee Trekker has a site on Google Plus, but don't worry, it's dedicated to the destruction of the site that it's on. But two, they also, when I did my YouTube name, they created one in my personal name, which I was not thrilled about. I did not want that done. It was done automatically for me. So they're still playing their little games. They're still doing their things, but recently I did comment on a video. It was hilarious, as a matter of fact. So I commented on it, and one of the things that has been coming up anytime I comment on, it says a little box down there with a check mark in it and share on Google Plus. That little box with the check mark and share on Google Plus, what did not come up? And I thought, well, I'm just using my phone, so I better check. And so I shut down the little keyboard thing, and I'm looking all over. I'm raising it up and down and side to side, and it's not there. I don't know if it just didn't come up on that one. I don't know what's going on, quite frankly. If it's been eliminated, I can live with that. I didn't really think anything of it, but usually when I see the little box share on Google Plus, I just uncheck it so nothing goes to Google Plus. It just goes onto the comments on YouTube. Which I know, yes, I know, Google Plus drives the comments now. And it shouldn't be that way. Even one of the founders of YouTube asked why he had to have a Google Plus account to comment on YouTube. You'd think I'd forget about that and just let it be water under the bridge, wouldn't you? Hell no, build that dam. Harp, 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 harp. So quite frankly, I'm not going to miss it if it does go away. And according to this article, it was basically aimed at the marketing people, because basically Google decided they wanted to put all their little marketing stuff into this Google Plus thing, thinking it was going to be bigger than sliced bread. Well, sliced bread is pretty damn popular, and Google Plus ain't. Oh yeah, well, I understand. You're always going to have some people that are going to hang on to it. Well, you know what? If you got into communities and got active there, you'd find that it's really a nice place to be. I've read the comments. If you guys enjoy it, enjoy it. More power to you. I don't enjoy it. I don't like it. I didn't like what they did to me when they first told me I could use my YouTube name, and then yanked the carpet out from under me and said, nope, you got to use your real name. And yeah, I know that right now we don't have to use our name, but you don't dig it. If you create a channel with your YouTube name, you're going to create one with your own name anyways. It's going to happen. So I basically shared that article on my Google Plus site. The only other article that's on there is the one saying Google engineer admits that they fucked up. You're kidding me. They actually admitted it. Well, it's kind of hard to miss, you know. I know a lot of people are going to say, well, you know what? We've got as many people on G Plus as there are on Twitter. Which is another thing I found out. Google Plus joined Twitter. So they're trying to generate users by going to the other social media sites and waylaying people there. Now, there's a bunch of us that have basically maintained our attitudes that we really don't want to be on Google Plus. We don't want to. But you know, even if you want to have a comment on, say, your Android Play Store app, you gotta have a Google Plus. Even now, you still have to have a Google Plus. So it's like, well, that sucks. I don't want Google Plus. And it doesn't matter what we want. It's what they want us to want. Which, let's face it, that's the crux of the whole thing right there. When you get right down to the brass tacks, they don't know what we want. They think we want whatever it is they put under our noses. And unfortunately, what most of us on YouTube wanted was just to be able to communicate with those people who comment on our videos, whether they be good comments or bad comments. I've had a few bad comments. I've had a few that I really didn't care for, and I just basically deleted them. I've had a few comments on my videos that came from people that, well, quite frankly, were inappropriate. I basically got rid of it. And I got no problem with that. I really don't. I can be a prick too. So I don't really need anybody to clean up my comment section. And I'll tell you what, the comments that I have left to Google regarding Google Plus with my proper name have been a whole lot more threatening and violent, and possibly uncalled for with my real name. And I'll own every last damn word that I said to them. Hell yeah. Actually, it's kind of even more amusing. I think about, you know, well, I was a Google Plus vice president. Now I ask people if they want fries with that hamburger. There you go. McDonald's is hiring, guys.